Make you, make you. Yeah. Hi, my honeys, and welcome to Thank You, next to all that negative energy, the David situation episode. We are so blessed to be here. We're going to process the deepest, darkest tea, but we are going to do it with empathy. Protecting your peace is the most important thing, always.
What up, Queen? We here to talk about a whole true crime series masquerading as a celebrity scandal. I'm just saying we're pulling up to the receipts with Occam's razor, trying to shave away all the assumptions, even though this whole thing is assumptions.
A queen has pulled up. The girls need every single fact. I set the standard for accountability, and this mess needs to be clean. Let's get into no truth, no skips.
Before we dive into the tea, we have to set the scene for who we're talking about, honeys, because not everyone is following the latest alt R&B charts.
This is David Burke, aka D4VD. He's a young rising star who totally blew up on TikTok. His whole vibe is this cool, moody bedroom pop. He's one of those artists who went completely viral, seemingly overnight.
And the reason he was so visible is his biggest hit, Romantic Homicide. The irony is not lost on me. This song essentially cemented his career, put him on a world tour, and gave him the visibility to rent that expensive Hollywood Hills house.
So, we're talking about someone who had everything going for him. A massive, young, dedicated fan base, a successful global tour, and who allegedly decided to throw it all away. Absolutely. Now let's get into the devastating chronology. Okay, angels, let's start with the absolute out-of-pocket staging. While this was happening, David was hosting these fake funerals at his concerts.
It's a bizarre aesthetic crime. It wasn't just a hearse. They rolled a silver white coffin into the venue where people were not wearing black. They even had a guest book for condolences to a character named Itami. That's not Riz, that's performance art gone wrong.
And then the location of the ick. The car, a Tesla Model Y with Texas license plates, was parked near that $20K a month house in Hollywood Hills. The car had been there for 3 weeks and was only towed because it hadn't moved for the 72-hour limit, not because it was reported stolen or had a flat tire. I'm just saying, the smell on December 8th day had to be feral for neighbors to call it in.
Right, and that car was impounded, and the body of 14-year-old Celeste was discovered. The most heartbreaking detail, her 15th birthday was September 7th. She likely died right before or on that day. It's too much, honeys.
And the police were so mid. Even though the LAPD robbery and homicide unit was handling it, they kept calling it a death investigation. They were so vague that rumors flew that the body was dismembered, just because they wouldn't talk. You don't just defer a cause of death found in a trunk.
Okay, loves, let's process the absolute gaslighting that David allegedly planned.
We have to talk about the tattoo rumor. TMZ said David had the same tattoo as Celeste, referencing the Rihanna Hush thing. But then everyone started debating if he got it removed or if he just edits it out of his Insta pics. It's an information war, period.
And the core deception. The Dupe theory is the ultimate red flag. He allegedly brought in an older lookalike, also named Celeste, who wore the same Gap hoodie and big glasses. He tried to set up a defense. No cap, this Celeste is totally an adult. That level of planning is not a coincidence. It's a cold, calculated move.
And the most chilling part, the constant speculation around his music. The rumor that he was sampling her voice into his new song, and that interview where his parents told him to keep his morals pure and he laughs, saying, "They're acting like I'm dead." The irony is deafening now.
And the dark theories, Discord chat logs, rumors Celeste was pregnant, that she was going to leave him, or the wildest one, that she was a sacrifice for fame. He moved out of that $20K house immediately after the discovery. I'm obsessed with how creepy that is.
So, honeys, we have to focus on the takeaway. The girls online were the real heroes here.
Absolutely. Listen, the public demanded better. The outrage over the media constantly referring to her as a young woman instead of a little girl was necessary. She was 14, and we will set the record straight.
And the social commentary was spot on. That one comment that ate and left no crumbs. He's not a mastermind. He's just a pathetic little man who would likely have been grooming another little girl. That's the truth, period.
This case is a profound lesson in listening to your instincts. If someone's entire aesthetic is a red flag, if their music gives you the ick, you have to thank you, next that energy.
If someone is giving you a red flag, you don't call, you don't text, you block, and you move. I set the standard.
Protect your aura from anything that smells mid or is giving the ick. Be safe, be good. I'm obsessed with your well-being.
Find your sweetener, prioritize your self-care, and please, if anyone in your life is giving off these major red flags, just say it with me. Thank you. Next. Be safe, my little clouds. Mwah.